Good afternoon and welcome to Solanco High School. I'm Zach Snyder alongside Levi Palmer. We're set to bring you 4 basketball games this afternoon. We've got the Coach McDowell Holiday Tournament for you. Our opening game of this quadruple header features Twin Valley and Kennard-Dale. Opening possession this long belongs to Twin Valley. Shot is up by Matt Knight, off the mark. Rebounds brought in by Landon Miller for the Rams of Kennard-Dale. Solanco will be in action tonight. The last 2 games of this quadruple header will be the Solanco games. The boys play at 5 and the girls will be in action here at 7. First foul committed against Twin Valley. Foul's called against number 2, Cooper Zdymel. Inside pass there to Perzanowski. Perzanowski's up and good. First 2 points belong to Ryan Perzanowski, the senior for Kennard-Dale. Got a kickball violation here coming against Kennard-Dale. That'll keep possession with Twin Valley. Myers and Schmidt work it back and forth here for Twin Valley. Myers with it now. Inside to Gray. Gray finds Schmidt. Schmidt shoots and scores 2. That knots the game at 2 here, early going. Loge drives to the basket. He is fouled on the way there. That's going to send him to the line where he will shoot a pair. Foul's called against number 21, Matt Knight. Here's Loge shooting the first of 2. That one's good. And the second. That one's off the mark, rebounds loose, controlled there by Twin Valley. That was saved along the baseline by Miller, and then it's stolen. Here comes Loge heading the other way with it for Kennard-Dale. Loge entry pass inside, intended for Perzanowski. He is fouled. No shot on that play. It was on the entry pass. The foul was committed. Shaw set the inbound here for the Rams. Perzanowski looking for help. He's guarded closely, puts on the floor, dribbles, turns around, gets it back out to Miller. Tips toes along that middle court line there. Schaub, layup won't go. Long rebound goes out to Twin Valley. It starts to break the other way. Schmidt into Gray. Gray's shot's no good. Perzanowski gets the long rebound for the Rams. Loge scouts the Twin Valley defense here. Shaw to Loge. Loge drives. Layup won't go. Athletic layup tried there by Loge. Almost, but still no good as the rim remains locked down here in the early going in this low-scoring affair. Loge for 3. Won't go. Rebounds loose. Fought over. Eventually controlled by Twin Valley. Here's Cooper Zdymel. Carter Schmidt with it now, and then Evan Myers. Schmidt and Myers work it back and forth here. Inside, that's a good look there. Matt Knight lays in for 2. Give the assist to number 5, Riley Gray. Valley leads by 1, 4:33 left in the first quarter. Got an offensive foul committed by Kennard-Dale. Inside, that's Gray. Gray finds Zymo. Another assist to Gray, 2 points for Zymo, and Twin Valley is currently doubling up Kennard-Dale. 6-3, 4:06 left here in the first quarter. Schaub with it now. Schaub turns back to Persanowski. Coombs inside Persanowski. Persanowski, that shot is blocked there by Gray, but he commits the foul. So that'll send Persanowski to the line where he will shoot a pair. First one comes up short for Persanowski. Got our first substitutions of the game for Kennard-Dale. Jacob Castro checks in, the freshman. And for Twin Valley, it's the senior Evan Johnson checking in for the first time tonight. Second one is good for Persanowski. Johnson with it. Back to Schmidt inside Gray. Gray back to Schmidt. Schmidt for 3. Online and good from Carter Schmidt. Schmidt's got 5. He leads all scorers. 5 points is also the lead Twin Valley's enjoying over Kennard-Dale. Got a foul on the entry pass intended for Landon Miller on the inside. That will be the 5th team foul against Twin Valley, which will send Landon Miller to the line where he will shoot a pair. Here comes the first from Miller. Hits back iron too long from Landon Miller. Substitution here coming in for Twin Valley. Eris Drake, the senior, checks in. Second one from Landon Miller is up and good. Logan Tarbert is the substitution for Kennard-Dale. Johnson with it now here for Twin Valley. In the corner, that's Gray. Back to Johnson. Johnson drives, kicks. Zymel's 3 is no good. Rebound hauled in here by the Rams. Got a traveling violation committed there by Logan Tarbert, who just checked in. Another substitution is up for the Rams. It's number 52, who is not on my roster here. Gray heads the hoop. He is fouled on the way there. That's going to send Gray to the line. He has a pair of free throws. Gray's had a nice game so far. He's got that pair of assists, 5 points. Looking to add to that total from the line here. First one's no good from Riley Gray. Second one won't go either. Here's 52 with it for the Rams. Loge. Inside Perzanowski. Long pass. That shot. No good. Taken by Jacob Castro. Ball's out of bounds. Last touch by the Rams. Giving possession back to Twin Valley. Zymo gets it to Johnson in the corner. That Schmidt's no good. Rebound's brought in by Riley Gray. So an offensive rebound for Riley Gray. He's gonna head back to the line. He missed a pair here a few moments ago. 1:40 left in the first quarter. Kennard-Dale 5, Twin Valley 9. Gray's free throws off the mark. Perzanowski has a seat on the Ram bench. He is replaced by Landon Miller. Starter checks back in. That one is good from Gray. Miller's shot's no good, might have been partially blocked. Schmidt with it now. Schmidt thinks about the three, drives, turns, hands off to Gray. Back to Schmidt. Zymo. And now Johnson for Twin Valley. Gray in the corner, drives, back out to Schmidt. Inside, Drake fouled on the way up. That's going to send the scene to the line where he'll shoot a pair. It's going to be the 5th team foul against Kennard-Dale. Ryder Coombs is at the scorer's table, set to check back in along with Perzanowski. So 2 starters heading back into the game for Coach Stifler. Those 2 substitutes will replace Loge and Tarbert. Second one's good from Drake. 40 seconds with which the Rams can work here at the end of the 4th quarter. Coombs with it. Now Perzanowski, excuse me, that's number 52. Back to Coombs here. Castro drives. Closely guarded here under the hoop, needs to look for help. Gets it back out. 52 with it now. 11 seconds left here in the 1st quarter. Pass is picked off. Twin Valley heads the other way. Miller won't go. At the buzzer, still won't go. So no scoring here at the end of the 1st quarter. After 1 frame, Kennard-Dale 5, Twin Valley 11. Second quarter action underway. Coombs has it here for the Rams. That jumper's good from Landon Miller as he gets second quarter action underway. Pulls the Rams back within 4 here. They still trail by a score of 7-11. Zymo with it now. That's Schmidt for the Raiders. From the elbow here, he finds Johnson. Drake. Inside, good ball movement there by Twin Valley. Shot won't go from Drake. Rebounds hauled in by Perzanowski. Twin Valley's used that quick ball movement a few times this afternoon to get good looks at the basket. Didn't pay off for them there. Shot from Perzanowski comes up short. Floorboards controlled by Schmidt and the Raiders. Here's Gray with it now. Back to Schmidt. Schmidt cuts through the Rams defense. His layup, underhanded layup, won't go. Here's Coombs with it. Loge for 3, but Loge commits a traveling violation before he's able to get that shot off. Schmidt for 3, hits back iron, no good. Rebounds brought in by Miller. Coombs runs the point for the Rams. Pass is partially deflected there by Schmidt. Kennard-Dale is able to keep possession alive. Underhanded pass inside, and that is good. Basket scored by number 2, Landon Miller for the Rams. Zymo with it here. Zymo for 3. That one's right and a little short of target. Rebound controlled by Kennard-Dale as they head the other way. Coombs with it. Coombs, 16-footer, won't go. Rebounds brought in there by Landon Miller. So offensive rebound for Landon Miller, and he goes back up with for 2. Our game is now tied at 11. Drake to Schmidt. Schmidt's 3. Back iron, won't go. Twin Valley's yet to get on the scoreboard here in the second quarter. That has allowed Kennard-Dale get back into this one and tie the game up at 11. Perzanowski. Schaub drives, cuts through the Twin Valley defense. Shot, I think it was blocked there by Gray. Foul was called here against Kennard-Dale. Foul happened behind the ball. Just waiting to see to put up the number. I think it's going to be called against Shaw, but I didn't see quite what happened there. Johnson with it for the Raiders. Inside to Drake. Zymo. That shot sits on the rim and just won't fall for Evan Myers. Schaub controlled the rebound there for Kennard-Dale. Here comes Coombs and the Rams offense. Halfway through the second quarter. All knotted up at 11. Layup for Perzanowski, sits on the rim, won't fall. So as Perzanowski came back onto the court before he was able to establish himself, he touched the ball while out of bounds. That's going to be a change of possession. The ball's going to head back Twin Valley's direction. We've got a 30-second timeout called by Coach R.J. Proska of Twin Valley. 3:48 left in the second quarter. Kennard-Dale 11, Twin Valley 11. Well, we've got a break in the game action. Let's thank some of our sponsors of Solanco Athletics: Susquehanna Ford, Rhodes Energy, Dolce Vita Pizzeria and Grill, Stewart Enterprises, the Katie Hall team at Berkshire Hathaway, the Daily Grind in Quarryville, and CR Laps Family Restaurant. Thanks to all our sponsors for everything you do for Solanco Athletics. Ball's back in play. Evan Myers got it for Twin Valley. Hands off to Zymel. Zymel spins, leaves it for Knight. Knight drives, opens up, won't go for Knight. Layup's a little hard off the glass. Schaub with it here for the Raiders. He asked for a screen for Perzanowski. A little bit of a give and go look there. Perzanowski's layup is good. 52. Inside pass is picked off. Here come the Rams. That's Coombs with it now. Shot won't go. Excuse me. That was Loge who had that driving layup that wouldn't fall. Johnson with it for the Raiders. Zymel, here's Knight. Knight puts it on the floor, finds Johnson in the corner. Shot from Riley. No good. Excuse me, that was Evan Myers. Oh, spins and shoots. Basket won't go. Loge is down here behind the play. Shots off the mark. We're going to have a timeout here. All right, ball will stay with the Raiders. Evan Myers set to inbound. We got a foul there, holding foul. That's going to be called against number 2, Landon Miller. He was trying to deny the entry pass. Twin Valley's still not on the scoreboard here in a second. Shot's no good. Perzanowski with the rebound for the Rams. As we tick under 2 minutes left to play in first half action of our first game. Reminder, this is a quadruple header we've got for today. Solanco will be in action in the 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock windows. Perzanowski, that's going to be a traveling violation. Pass is knocked out of bounds, saved by Perzanowski, but that's going to open it up underneath. Did he get his hand on that? He came back and he partially blocked that shot from Riley Gray. Perzanowski saves it, which kept it alive for Twin Valley. No problem for Perzanowski as he comes back and blocks the shot anyway. I think that basket was scored there by Castro, number 31. Pass inside. Johnson around with it. Gray, Knight. Knight with it now. Knight drives, kicks it to Gray. Gray for three, no good. Twin Valley still hasn't scored here in the second quarter. They now trail by 4. They led by as many as 6 points in the first quarter. We've got a timeout taken by Coach Stifler and the Rams. 48 seconds left. Kennard-Dale 15, Twin Valley 11. Ball back in play. Coombs has it here for the Rams. This is Schaub with it, back to Coombs. I don't know if that pass was partially deflected, but Schaub got a hand on it. That was a dangerous pass. .52 with it here for the Rams. They look content to kill clock. And the first half with one final look at the basket. Persinowski, that's another high pass. That's going to be intercepted there by Johnson. 6 seconds here, back to Johnson. Schmidt to Gray, at the buzzer, won't go for Gray. So after one half of basketball here in our opener, our halftime score, Kennard-Dale 15, Twin Valley 11. Welcome back. Second half about to get underway here between the Raiders of Twin Valley and the Rams of Kennard-Dale. This is the first game of a quadruple header here as part of the Chad McDowell Holiday Tournament at Solanco High School. I'm Zach Snyder alongside Levi Palmer. Opening possession of the second half belongs to the Raiders. Myers with it now. Myers gets it tonight. Inside, shots no good from Schmidt. Rebound, fought over by two. Rams eventually controlled there by Perzanowski. Twin Valley got off to the hot start in the first half. They led by as many as 6 points in that first half. Second quarter was all Twin Valley as they kept, it was all Kennard-Dale as they kept Twin Valley off the scoreboard for the entire half. Ball's out of bounds, last touch there by Landon Miller. Got an offensive foul there as one of the Kennard-Dale players pushed off. Foul's going to be called against Perzanowski. Dymo with it now. He's fouled on his way to the hoop. Foul's to be called on the floor. Evan Myers is set to inbound here for the Raiders. Shot is blocked. Stays with Twin Valley. Inbound pass is defended tightly there. And it's Coombs that commits the foul. That's already the third team foul against Kennard-Dale. Only a minute and 16 seconds here into third quarter action. It's going to prompt a change. Coombs has a seat on the bench. He's replaced by number 52. Not sure who number 52 is. His number does not appear on the score sheet. Knight drives, poked away. Last touch by Knight and the Raiders. That'll give possession back to the Rams. .52 with it here for the Rams. Gets it Perzanowski. And there's a traveling violation called there by Perzanowski. Kind of backed up to create some space for himself, but didn't dribble. He's doing his backing, which is what results in the violation. Inside, Knight won't go. Rebound brought in by Landon Miller for Kennard-Dale. .52 works to Schaub here. Schaub cuts through the Raider defense and lays in for two. Little sidestep got Schaub wide open all the way to the cup, and he finishes with the layup off the glass. Here's Myers to Zymel. Knight and Gray. Gray for three. Won't go. Twin Valley's on a long scoreless lead. Well, that might help. Pass is picked off by Gray. Not sure who that was intended for. And then turn right back over to Kennard-Dale. Perzanowski stutters before he lays in. That draws the contact, and he finishes for 2 points. He's going to go to the line where he's going to shoot one more, looking to make it a three-point play. Eris Jake treks back in for Twin Valley. He replaces number 5, Riley Gray. Rams lead by 8. Perzanowski looks to add one more and finish off this three-point play. Here's his shot. That one is good. We've got a foul. The referees are going to discuss what they each saw here. See what they settle on. Got a foul here. The foul is going to go against Evan Myers and Twin Valley. So even after the made free throw, that's going to give possession back to the Rams. Second team foul against Twin Valley. That's Loge, 52 here. Gets it to Schaub. Back to Loge. Floating layup is good from Dylan Loge. He's up to 3 points in this one. And Kennard-Dale is currently doubling up CV. Our score is 22-11. I think I said CV, I meant Twin Valley. We've got a foul on the shot there. That was Zymel, who was fouled. I think it's by Perzanowski is who they're going to call it on. That's going to send Cooper Zymel to the line where he will shoot a pair. Twin Valley's not scored since the first quarter, looking to break that streak here, and they do. Pulls it back to a 10-point game. Zymel's got another one. Substitution for Kennard-Dale. 31, Jacob Castro checks back in. He and Landon Miller switch places on opposite sides of the lane. Second one from Zymel is good as well. A little bit of full court press here applied by the Raiders. Rams able to break it fairly easily. Arcing shot, pass makes its way to 52. Here's Schaub with it now. Schaub puts on the floor, inside. Shot from Landon Miller is good. Knight with it for Twin Valley. Here's Johnson round to Knight. Zymel. Johnson now dribbles. Knight for three. Won't go from Knight. Rebounds controlled there by Miller. 52 has it poked away from behind, but he's fouled before he loses possession there. I think the foul's going to be called against Knight. It is. That's going to be the fourth team foul against Twin Valley. Looks like it's going to be the third personal foul on Knight. Castro with it now for the Rams. Now Schaub. Schaub loses possession as he tries to cut through two Raider defenders. Looking for foul, but no call coming. Little hesitation move, and floater goes for Carter Schmidt. Schaub and the Rams head the other direction. Tries to find Castro off the ankle there, it looks like of Johnson. And they're going to call a kickball violation. That'll keep possession for the Rams. Miller's with it. Tries to work it inside. Nearly stolen away by the Raiders, but Johnson was not able to save it along the baseline. Loge with it. Loge, layups, no good. Offensive rebound there by number 15, Logan Tarbert, and he scores two. Schmidt with it now. Gets it inside to Drake. Drake turns. Drake goes down, loses possession. Gives the ball to the Rams. Loge, difficult shot, no good. That's saved by Tarbert, but saved to a Twin Valley player. Here's Schmidt, thinks about pulling up, gets it back. Not sure it was intended for Gray, but it does make its way, to Zymel. Johnson inside to Drake. Zymel for three, no good. Rams still lead by 11. Been frenzied back and forth action for the last couple minutes here. Schaub gets the man in the air, waits for him to get up, and then goes over him. 2 points for Ryan Schaub. That was Eris Drake that he scored over. Zymel with it. Here's Gray now for the Raiders. Tries to get it inside. They're going to call a foul. The foul's going to be called against Zymel. His pass was tipped away, and he tried to prevent the Ram player from getting into it. A couple of substitutions here. Knight and Myers back on for Twin Valley, and for the Raiders, it's Castro. Cross-court pass finds Castro from Schaub. Castro back to Schaub. Ball's out of bounds. Landon Miller wasn't able to control that pass, and it rolls out of bounds. Gives possession back to Twin Valley. They have a 13-point deficit. 1:23 left here in the third. Gray to Schmidt. Schmidt for three. Won't go for Schmidt. Rebounds controlled there by Miller. And then stolen away. That's Johnson that stole it away and scored for Twin Valley. Schaub cuts through, steps around the defender looking to take a charge, and he commits a traveling violation on his way to the cup. Twin Valley running with pace here. Gray to Schmidt. Schmidt's layup is good. 2 more points for Schmidt. And this pass is stolen away by Schmidt. Up with it. 2 more points for Schmidt. It was a 13-point game not that long ago. They have it down to 7. Twin Valley's cut the deficit to only 7. That's going to prompt a 30-second timeout by Coach Andrew Stifler and the Kennard-Dale Rams. While we've got a break in the game action, let's thank some of our sponsors of Solanco Athletics, CR Laps Family Restaurant, the Daily Grind in Quarryville, the Katie Hall team at Berkshire Hathaway, Stewart Enterprises, Dolce Vita Pizzeria and Grill, Rhodes Energy, and Susquehanna Ford. Thanks to all our sponsors of Solanco Athletics. Rams trying to break this pressure. That's Loge, gets it back to 52. Now Schaub. Kennard-Dale looks like they're going to be patient here. They've had the turnover bug recently, so you might want to see a good possession from them to end this third quarter. We got a reach and foul called there against Schmidt. That is going to be the 15th team foul against Twin Valley. That's going to send Kennard-Dale to the line where they'll shoot a pair. Schaub was fouled, and he'll be the one taking the 2 free throws. Here comes the first one from Schaub. That one is good. Substitution for Kennard-Dale. Castro checks in, he replaces Coombs. Here's the second from Schaub. That one is good as well. Gets the Kennard-Dale lead back up to 9, 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Myers with it now for the Raiders of Twin Valley. Schmidt for three. No good. Rebounds out of bounds. That quick three will give Kennard-Dale time for one more offensive possession here. They're going to undo that change they just made. Coombs back on. Castro to the bench. Twin Valley looks like they're going to apply pressure. Schaub inbounds. That's Miller. Back to Schaub. 3 seconds left. Poked away. Schmidt steals. He does not get it off. Do not count the basket. That did not get off in time. So after 3 quarters of basketball action, Kennard-Dale 30, Twin Valley 21. Fourth quarter action underway. Schaub finds Loge. Inside Perzanowski. Good set play from the Rams to get the third quarter started. Their lead is back up to 11. Pass is picked off there by Miller. Gives possessions right back to the Rams. Twin Valley's been very streaky so far in this one. That pass is way too high from Combs. Turnover by the Rams. As I was saying, Twin Valley's been very streaky. They started off hot, then they were cool for about 11 minutes of game time. Didn't score any points during that stretch. And there was a flurry to end the third quarter where they scored 10 points relatively quickly. If they're going to win this game, they're going to have to get on one of those hot streaks here and very soon. Knight to Schmidt. Here's Johnson in the lane, finds Zymel. Good find there by Johnson. Made basket by Zymel. Johnson went down for a second. He's back on his feet now. Looks like he's going to be able to walk this one off. Rams enjoying a 9-point lead and the ball. Coombs passes picked off nearly by Johnson. Couldn't quite save it. Ended up on the baseline. Good hustle defense there by Johnson, even if it didn't quite work out for him. Kennard-Dale works it back and forth. Here's Schaub with it now. Coombs. Tipped out of bounds by Johnson. Rams will maintain possession. Ruzanowski, layup halfway down, won't fall for him. Knight with the rebound for Twin Valley. Here's Johnson with it. Poked away, stolen by Coombs. Coombs has Perzanowski. Knight chases down. Perzanowski slows down and lays in as Knight goes by. Schmidt steps between the defenders. His wild layup attempt is no good. Rams able to break that Raider pressure. Coombs, Perzanowski. Layup, won't go. He throws himself in there. Can't convert the basket. Here's Knight. And the three is good from Evan Myers. Out of bounds, last touch by Perzanowski. Twin Valley still finds themselves down 8 here, 5:33 left, quarter number 4. Gray to Johnson. Here's Knight. Myers finds Johnson again. Got an offensive foul called against number 21, Matt Knight. It's going to be his 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul against the Raiders. Got a full timeout on the court taken by Twin Valley. 5:09 left, quarter number 4. Kennard-Dale 34, Twin Valley 26. Coombs with it here for the Rams. Gets it to Loge, fakes a shot back to Coombs. Inside Perzanowski. Miller back to Perzanowski. Rams being patient here, looking for their shot. They enjoy that 8-point lead. Cross-court pass. Schaub, now another cross-court pass to Combs. Loge to Schaub. Got a foul called on the floor. It's going to go against number 10, Evan Myers. That's his 3rd personal foul. Myers has a seat on the bench. He's replaced by Gray. Johnson guarding closely Schaub. Here's Loge with it. His pass, that's going to be a backcourt violation. So the Raider pressure forces another turnover, which is what they need, trailing by 8 here. Gray for 3, and down it goes for Riley Gray. Back within 5 here. And there's a traveling violation. Another turnover committed by the Rams, giving Twin Valley life here in the second half of the fourth quarter. Perzanowski's going to have a seat on the bench. He's replaced by number 52. Johnson to Schmidt. Schmidt to Knight for 3, won't go. Save there by Miller. We've got a timeout taken by Coach Stifler and the Rams. 3:31 left in the fourth quarter. Kennard-Dale 34, Twin Valley 29. Kennard-Dale looking inbound. 52 has it here. He spins, doubled in the corner, gets it to Schaub. Schaub to Loge underneath the basket, and that is a made two by Landon Miller and the Rams, extending the lead to 7 points in their favor. Gray with it now here for Twin Valley. Hand checked a little bit there by Miller. Zymel. They're going to call a foul. Judging by Miller's reaction, I think it's going to be on him. It is. So that foul's going to go against number 2, Landon Miller. Zymel set to inbound. He gets it tonight. Here's Schmidt with it now. Zymel for 3. No good. Rebounds controlled by Schaub and the Rams. Schaub looking for help. He finds Miller. Miller gets it to Loge, back to Miller. Looks like somebody should have taken the shot there. But instead, the Rams pull it back out. Schaub is fouled by Knight as he tries to go for the steal. The C opens up with the Twin Valley defense, but he's not able to convert the layup. Offensive rebound is kept alive here by the Rams. Ball's free. Schaub's able to regain possession. Here's 52 with it. In the corner, doubled. Coombs to Loge. Rams holding here. 52 lays in for 2 points. First 2 of the night for number 52. That gets the Rams lead up to 9, only 2 minutes left. Shot from Schmidt is good. It's a deep 2 from Schmidt. And then foul is committed there against Twin Valley. Looks like the foul is committed by Schmidt there. Fourth team foul against Twin Valley. 1:50 left here in the fourth quarter. Kennard-Dale has the ball and a 7-point lead. Break play works. And that's Loge lays in for 2. That'll probably just about do it. 9-point lead here. We've got a foul. They're going to call that foul on the shot, I believe. I think it's going to go against Ryan Schaub there. It's his third personal foul. It's going to send Schmidt to the line. He's going to shoot a pair. First one comes up short from Schmidt. Second one's no good. Coombs gets the rebound. Rams on the break again. Loge can't finish. Miller gets the offensive rebound and a second one. Second offensive rebound is converted to a basket by Landon Miller. Rams by 11. Here's Zeimel. His three's off the mark. And fouls to be committed there by Knight and the Raiders. We're going to walk the court here. Schaub's going to head to the line while he'll shoot a pair. That was the 5th personal foul against Knight. He's going to have a seat on the bench for the rest of this one as he is fouled out. First one from Schaub's, no good. Here's Schaub's second. No good. Rebounds brought in there by Myers. These teams will be back in action tomorrow. One of them will face the Golden Mules, depending on how the Mules do in their contest against Oxford later in the day. Timeout taken here by Coach Proska of Twin Valley. It's going to be a full timeout to Twin Valley. Got a quick foul committed here by number 24 who just checked into the game. That's James Alexi, the junior. Excuse me, I have the wrong name here. That's Kieran Proska. First free throw from Landon Miller is good. Rams now lead by 10. Shot from Myers, no good. Rams takes control of the rebound. And there's a foul there. Looks like it's going to be called against number 10, Evan Myers. Dylan Loge has the line. Well, he will shoot one. First one from Loge is good. Second one is off the mark. Here's Schmidt, gets to Proska. Ball stolen away by Loge. He gets it into number 52. And there's another foul committed by Twin Valley. First free throw, no good from number 52. Here's Twin Valley with it now. Gray to Zymel. Zymel for three, off the mark. And both teams seem content to let the time run out in this one. So our final in the first game of the day, Kennard-Dale 45, Twin Valley 33. Kennard-Dale will be appearing in the championship game tomorrow at 5 o'clock, and they will take on the winner of the Solanco-Oxford game coming to you later today. We'll be back with the second game around 2 o'clock. See you then.